Well, this is part 2 of the PID um, control system on Directlogic PLC. Again, I have the soldering iron with the thermocouple and the same PLC, but now I'm using Kepware here to record into MySQL values. Strictly speaking, it's called a data logger here, which you can create. So on your local MySQL database, you need to install the OBDC connector and then configure it on DSN, which is the Windows service here. So you need to open OBDC, or DVC, sorry. In this case, I'm using the 32-bit version of it, and do a system DSN and connect to it. So, actually, I cannot. So it is connected to it. So let me see if I can configure it. Like I said, you need to install, or if you don't have it installed, go into your MySQL installer and add the ODVC connector to it, configure it with your, if it's a local or a separate equipment. So set the IP address and the user and the password and the database to which you're going to connect. And of course a port too, and you can test the connection to it, which is successful here. So you need to do that, and then again on Kepware, type in the password and user and password. And in this case, I've decided to use the Directlogic's DirectNet channel, because Modbus TCP is having a hard time trying to log float values. So on this data logger, I am collecting. This is from the same Kepware service. This is a system variable called datetime. So if I open the console for MySQL, I can say describe IoT, the database, direct. Sorry, I have to lowercase that. IoT dot direct logic, and you can see that's how I built the table. I have a datetime and 2 floats, and of course the key. So that's a table, and if I were to show you the contents of the table, which I'm going to do here on this query, this has been running for a while now, and because Kepware is actually running this, let me see, the trigger is set to be periodic every 1000 milliseconds, so every second. I am logging using DirectNet protocol through this serial port adapter on port 2 of the Directlogic's, both the set point and the current temperature value, and of course I'm putting the date time or timestamp into the table. So I wrote a little Python script to read that will read the table, and using matplotlib and pandas will create a plot showing set point versus temperature into a plot. So if I were to run this, see if I can. So this is the plot. This is how the PID has behaved. So I can see now that there was, this is the orange plot. That's, you can see that's a temperature, and this is the set point. So set point is 110. So you can see the temperature's oscillation. There is some constant oscillation. So probably I need to do a little tuning on it. It's not quite stable. You know, it's there's some random spikes here. But this is just to show how Kepware can be used to create connection to Directlogic PLC using DirectNet, logging into a table on MySQL using our ODBC connector, and then done to close that. Like I said again, and then the values get stored into your local MySQL database table, and then you can operate with them in diverse product software. So you can use JavaScript, or you can use Visual C#, or you can use Python in this case. So yeah, very, very useful piece of software, Kepware. So hope you liked the video, and stay tuned for more.